And tonight, an updated death toll from the terror assault in Israel. Over 1,000 in Israel have died as a result of the Hamas attack. The Israeli response has taken more than 800 Palestinian lives in Gaza. My co-anchor Wale Aliyu is live tonight at the Jewish Community Center in La Jolla. Wale.
And here at the JCC, Kimberly, they are getting ready. We're about an hour away here. The lot's pretty much filling up here as cars are coming in and out. They're about an hour away from this vigil tonight, but for days their focus has been the aftermath of Saturday's attack by Hamas. The White House says 14 American citizens were killed during the Hamas terror attack and another 20 are unaccounted for. It's not clear if they are among the hostages taken by Hamas. Earlier today, President Biden delivered an emotional and angered denunciation of the terror and made it clear he expected a forceful reprisal by Israel. And he said he intends to ask Congress to approve more funding for Israel to help it defend its territory and people. The Pentagon already beginning to deliver critically needed military equipment to America's closest Middle East ally.
We must be crystal clear. We stand with Israel. We stand with Israel. The loss of innocent life is heartbreaking. Like every nation in the world, Israel has the right to respond, indeed has a duty to respond to these vicious attacks.
Something that President Biden did not mention is the humanitarian crisis in Gaza. CNN is reporting tonight that the airstrikes have overwhelmed area hospitals and have displaced more than 100,000 people. Earlier today, I spoke with the Palestinian charity team, which has a base right here in San Diego, as well as in Gaza. They connected me to Ala Abu Asakar, who lives right on the border of the Gaza Strip in Egypt.
All of us in this war are victims. The United States get awareness from the president. And today he mentioned a lot of things about Israel to support them, but he doesn't even mention Palestinian people, what's happening in Gaza.
Yeah.
How many children?
Yep.
How many children they killed?
All of the news is so...
And he doesn't mention also the 75 years that we are suffering from. These 75 years have a lot of painful inside Palestinian people.
It was not hard for him to elaborate on that suffering and that pain. He says two of his close friends just yesterday he found out died over there. He says those friends were actually journalists, so something hitting close to home here. In fact, in that interview, we're doing a Zoom interview with him, and he says that there were bombs actually he could hear. We couldn't hear it through the computer, but he says he could hear bombs going off behind him. He says he's just absolutely living in fear. He says he actually had a to-go bag ready to go with his laptop with some passports, documents in it, ready to go at any moment's notice. He fears that he will not survive this retaliation. Not a way to live for sure, but that's on the Palestinian side. Now on the Israeli side, some members of the local Iranian community held a rally in support of Israel. ABC 10 News reporter Madison Weil spoke with those in attendance calling for peace in the Middle East.
A rally downtown on Tuesday. Local Iranians standing in solidarity with Israel in front of the Hall of Justice.
Honest, I have been trying over the last 48 hours, 72 hours, constantly, because this is kind of PTSD. Remembering all those things that happened in my own country, in Iran.
Many Iranians here say watching the violence in Israel brings back the emotions of watching violence unfold in Iran, where people have been protesting against the country's regime.
People are being oppressed, killed, detained, imprisoned in Iran.
And with questions mounting about the Iranian government's connection to the attacks in Israel, Iranians here renewing their calls for regime change back home.
Even though it may not be fully confirmed that, the Islamic Republic is behind this, the Islamic Republic has officially celebrated the death of innocent women and kids in Israel. And it is an absolute parallel to the events in Iran.
Others also in attendance, members of the Ukrainian community.
My heart goes out to them, and I know exactly what they feel, and I'm very, very sorry for every victim and everyone who's been feeling this pain.
And Jewish community.
These people are here to support my country. I'm here to support them.
David Feingold thinking of his own friends and family in Israel.
Friends are all in bomb shelters, bombs raining down. The Jewish community in America is scared right now.
Joining those here calling for peace in the Middle East.
I think everyone has the right to coexist.
Madison Weil, ABC 10 News.
And ABC 10 News will bring you continual coverage and continual updates on the Israel-Hamas war. The vigil here at the Jewish Community Center begins in just under 30 minutes. In fact, people are already starting to show up. Here's a guy right here with signs. A lot happening here, a lot of emotion and a lot of passion for the people. We'll have a reporter actually inside. You're going to hear from them tonight at 11. Kimberly, we'll send it back to you in the studio.